Hey guys, this is Meghana Malkan, a high performance coach and co author of the book #Cashtags. In this video, I'm going to be sharing a few tips on how do you get yourself across the current pandemic. As we all know, there's a lot that this bunch of all of us are going through in this time when the confidence is at its lowest and the worries are mounting by every single day. So here is a set of few things that you can follow to strengthen your mindset and get into how do you get into high performance thinking in times like these. And the first things first that you could really do to get through this one could be following a routine. Remember, though we are under this thing where we're supposedly under a lockdown, but I think it's more of a thing where we all are given this chance to do the kind of work where maybe a lot of us were always thinking that I will do some or the other day. For example, how many of us have this pile of books to read? How many of us have things to do or focusing on a couple of hobbies that we always wanted to do? And the only way in which you can get there is to follow a routine. Remember, even though this is the time where we do not have to go to work or step out of the house, these are the times where having a routine really helps, which means if you have a set of routine, the same routine that you maintain of waking up and doing certain things, rather than trying to binge or trying to supposedly feel that if you binge on Netflix or drinks or playing cards or whatever, you think that's the only way to get through, then that's the biggest mistake and it's a total waste of this so-called golden period that we all have. So following a routine is one major thing that really helps you get through, and you have a feeling of fulfillment and accomplishment at the end of every day, right? The second one here is, and this is an important one, which is to skill up. Remember, trying times need a new version of you. All of us need to come out of this stronger and better human beings than what got us into it, right? So and one thing that really helps us do that is to skill up. One cannot sustain the kind of pressure that one has during this time with the same level of skill set that you already have. A lot of people and a lot of institutes right now are offering free learning courses, and a lot of them have offered courses at a huge discounted price to help you, all of us, cope up through this. So which are the ones that you need? You need to find that or think about it. Make a list of things that you always wanted to learn, you wanted to do, new skills that you could acquire that could help you with more learning abilities than what you currently have, right? So even though you're in a secure job, even though your pay thing is going on, but the thing is, you never know what times are ahead of us, right? So acquiring and getting into new skills is a big help in these cases, in these days, right? So get yourself learning. What are the skills that you need to learn? Who is it that can help you? Speak to friends, relatives, your colleagues. What is it that you want to learn? Where can you get that? That's an important part here. And another important one is stay positive. Nothing like staying positive, because we have enough negativity boosted more and more brutally by the media around us, right? The way things are being made up, sometimes you end up feeling that, oh my God, maybe this is the end of the world. But it's not that way. If the more you are positive, the more you have the inner confidence that you can come out of this stronger, the more you have the capability of holding it for people around you. Just think of it that which are these little ways in which you can be the light in the room, which are these little ways in which you can keep your people, your family, your friends, your colleagues, your team members online motivated. And there's of course going to be light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to hold on to the rope and do it in a way that you really emerge out of this a stronger and a better and a person with a better character, right? So that's an important one here. The fourth one here is focusing on your fitness. There's so many people that I speak to have this crazy routine of just doing household chores and no other movement in a day. All that they do is household chores, somehow tied through the day, and then yes, there's this Netflix, there's these series and movies and drinks and all. Remember, if you're not focusing on your fitness at this time of your life, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it completely. Your body needs the movement that it does. And if you're not giving it the movement, remember, doing chores is not movement. Your body needs that movement. What is it that we can do? There are a lot of things that we can do being in our own homes. There are a lot of fitness videos. There are these apps, innumerable apps that give you at least 30 minutes of workout or a Zumba class or an online dance class, whatever it is that makes you happy, whatever it is that's comfortable for you. Do it with your loved ones. We have this daily ritual in our family where we do a daily, at least 20-minute dance session by looking at an online Zumba class, all of us every day. It not only gets the body moving, it also gets the spirits being uplifted. And that's a huge mood booster. That's a huge game changer. Just try it out for yourself. How does it feel when you move your body and you do it with your family and your music and makes you feel happy about it, right? Focusing on your health could never be better. Just because you're in a home arrest doesn't mean that you don't have to focus on fitness. Just because you have to, there's no routine for you. Just because there's no fixed, a kind of ritual doesn't mean that you don't create one for yourself. In fact, this is the time I've heard innumerable times people saying, I cannot do this and that because I've got a lot of work travel. Well, what about times like these? There's no travel at all. Everything is under your control. What stops you from focusing on your fitness in times like these? Ask yourself. And the last one, and I feel the most important one, is your gratitude. Guys, we are, whatever situation that we are in, we are lucky because there are people out there who are suffering. There are people out there who are serving with their families, always feeling worried about their own safety. Look, think about all the medical doctors and nurses, people on the forefront fighting it day in and day out. I have friends who are doctors who are out there. I can understand and I can feel what their families will be going through and what they're going through, the kind of risk that they're putting themselves into. So if you're someone who's sitting at home and if you feel that it's been too much for you just to sit at home and keep worrying about what's going to happen to the economy or your finances or whatever, think about it. We still have a lot of people to be grateful about, a lot of things to be grateful for. We have a lot of people into our lives who are there with us during this time. I just the sheer thing of existing every day with your family and sharing food with them is the biggest blessing in times like these. And the magic of gratitude is that it shifts the whole perspective from a complaining mode to a more accepting mode. And once you get more accepting of it, then once you start devouring all the things that you have, savoring them and feeling good about them, your entire mindset changes from the worry to being more positive and being more happy about it. And that's what it needs. You have these 5 things and you're all set. And the magic of this thing is that once you start following, it's an effect, it's a magical effect of spreading light around you. Once you start following these, your family members are inspired and motivated to do that. Your neighbors are your friends, are your colleagues, are relatives are. So you, in effect, by following these 5 simple things, are setting an example and spreading the light all around. So it's upon you guys to decide. Do you want to be someone who sits and cries or worries all day, or you want to be that person who would spread the light? I think you should be someone who should be spreading light around yourself and then see the magic it unfolds for you and others. And for more talks on high performance and how to get it going, please visit my webinars and the free videos that I record on the link called malkanhpclass.com. It's www.malkanhpclass.com. Thank you so much.